Hello everyone, your boy Jeff here, back again after not too long an absence, I hope, and this time I've got a contest entry. Haven't done a whole lot of contests here over the last year, but this one is for my friend Beth, who used to be B-Side Records but now is REDRUM Records, and she's holding a contest on 1969, or just 69, and the prize is a sweet Woodstock 5-album box set. So, and it's a pretty easy contest, so we love easy contests here at the Casa. And it's only 4 questions. I've got all my answers here with something to show for my answer, and everything should be acceptable. So here we go. First question: your favorite artist who performed at Woodstock in 1969, summer of '69. Many choices, many great performances, and I'll leave a lot of the obvious ones to others. But for me, the person or band that got the most exposure and had the biggest effect on their career by appearing at the festival is Santana. In fact, I don't think this album was even released yet when they played Woodstock. This is their first album, self-titled, otherwise known as the White Lion cover. And their set list was basically this entire album with 1 or 2 other songs thrown in. I know I have it on my iPod, but the complete set that they played at Woodstock has been released on CD. I don't know if it was ever released on vinyl, but like I said, I've got the whole thing on my iPod, so I've heard it all. But in the Woodstock film, they play Soul Sacrifice, which is, probably the best version of that song that you'll ever hear. And famously, the story goes that Santana had just arrived at Woodstock, in the early afternoon, and they weren't originally scheduled to play until the evening. So Carlos took a big hit of acid or something, thinking that he was cool to go all day and then play that night, but then a scheduling change made them play like right now. So as he's playing, his guitar, and he's said this in interviews and other places, that it looked like his guitar was turning into a snake. He was tripping on stage while he was playing. So the faces he's making while he's playing, he's like making these like mean looking faces, is like his way of trying to deal with his guitar turning into a snake. So I love that story. And I love Santana. And they're just one of among many great performances there, but this really broke them to a wider national audience, I think, after they appeared at Woodstock. And then, of course, they went on to have a great long career, which still goes on to this day. And I would love to see Santana. They're actually one of my bucket list bands that I've never seen live before. So I'm hoping after all this COVID stuff dies down, they'll actually have concerts again. And I would love to see Santana, because I just love Santana. All right, favorite album. This is your second question. Favorite album released in 1969. Again, many great albums released that year, many classics. And for me, I'm going with this one here. First album Neil Young did with Crazy Horse. Everybody knows this is Nowhere. Just a staple album, in my opinion, for any collection, and certainly a staple album for anyone who loves Neil Young. Without a doubt, this is, just a straight up classic. Down by the River is on this one. Of course, Cinnamon Girl, Cowgirl in the Sand, just epic jams. Great production, great singing. Came out in '69. And I love it. So that's my favorite, one of my favorite albums. I mean, I could stand here and show you 10 more that are easily just as good, but for the purpose of this contest, I'm going with Neil. And I was born in 1969 too, so of course I had when I saw Beth's contest announcement, knew I had to jump on this right away. You know, because and when Woodstock was going on, I was still in the oven, so to speak. So I wasn't born until the end of the year, but still, always felt the connection to Woodstock. I don't know why. Question number 3: your favorite film from '69? I don't really have anything physical to show, except I have the novelization of a film called Marooned, which came out in 1969, starring Gene Hackman. And this was famously a Mystery Science Theater episode early in the show's history. I think it was like in the second season they did this movie. I don't know if I have that DVD anywhere. I used to, but my collection has been diminished here lately. I'm finding that I'm not having a lot of things that I thought I still had. But anyway, I didn't really have, any kind of DVD or anything like that to show for '69, but I'm hoping this will suffice. This was the novel that based the movie on, Marooned. That's what I'm going for my favorite film. And last question: show something that has a 69 on it or a 6 and a 9. This also was pretty easy. This is a collection. Well, this isn't a collection. This is just a standalone story of the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Came out a couple of years ago, and as you can see, you've got 1969 right there on the cover. For those of you who may not know, the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen continued well beyond the movie. I know a movie was made of like the first few stories, but it had a very long and tortured history in terms of being released. Here's the back cover. Just some trippy artwork here. And I love this stuff. So as soon as I saw this question, this instantly popped into my head. So you've got 1969 right there. The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. And there you go. That's those are my answers for the questions. Pretty short and sweet and simple. Good luck to everyone else who's entered. And thank you, Beth, for running this contest. And yeah, I will see you guys again shortly. So, till next time, peace. It's your boy Jeff. I'll see you.